forever. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an event of international magnitude. Photographers from around the world as they are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
Coming down the aisle with Mr. Fuji is the challenger from Colorado.
Listen to that. A title coveted by legend.
Michael Cole.
In a family that specialized in
Ladies and gentlemen, this...
Listen to this.
What a phenomenal ovation for the...
You can see it in the eyes of each individual.
Michael Cole alongside Byron Saxton and Corey Graves, emanating from King of the Ring, 1993. Yokozuna is fuming over his embarrassing WrestleMania loss to Hulk Hogan. Now, Yokozuna has vowed to reclaim the WWE Championship and wipe Hulkamania off the map.
Indeed, the last time these two shared a ring, it was disastrous for Yokozuna. Mr. Fuji issued a challenge to Hogan on behalf of his client. And 22 seconds later, Hogan was the new WWE Champion.
But that night was mired in controversy as Yokozuna had just been to battle with Bret Hart. Win the title. This is going to answer a lot of questions from WrestleMania 9. This is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan, and we're going to find out who's the true champion.
Hulk Hogan, a five-time champion now. This is his first title defense.
The Hulkster has spent the last 2 months in Hollywood due to prior commitments, but you've got to understand that Hulk never expected to be WWE Champion coming out of WrestleMania.
Well, now that Hogan has emerged from his paradise, the gravity of this situation with Yokozuna is going to hit him like thunder.
We know each man's strategy coming in. Yokozuna has added 50 pounds to his frame since WrestleMania, while Hogan has actually slimmed down since he captured the WWE Championship.
Indeed, we're going to see more speed, more endurance from the Hulkster. But now that Yokozuna has hit 550 pounds, every kick, every leg drop, and every bonsai drop will be even more impactful.
Brought out of ringside and back to the mat. Oh! Can we talk about Yokozuna's meteoric rise in WWE? He's accomplished quite a lot in a short amount of time.
Just look at the man's track record at major events. He made his premium event debut with a quick win at Survivor Series, won the Royal Rumble in dominant fashion, and then captured the WWE title in the main event of WrestleMania.
But that oh no, bear hug applied. This is not good.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Yoko now, belly-to-belly slam.
That's got to be the end of Hulkamania.
Jimmy Hart trying to rally. And a kick out by Hogan with authority.
Hulk Hogan's not done yet. Hulk Hogan is coming alive.
Yokozuna back to his feet. Big chop to Hogan. And Hogan starting to hulk up here.
How many times have we seen this over the years?
These massive strikes from Yokozuna having absolutely no effect on Hogan.
Hogan fired up. Hogan's ready to go.
Hogan feeding off the energy of all the Hulkamaniacs.
And here comes Hulk. And Yokozuna being backed up to the ropes. Big boot.
I can't believe Yokozuna's still standing.
Hogan continuing to pour on the offense. A second big boot, but Yoko still on his feet.
Don't let up, Hulkster. Keep swinging, keep firing away.
That boot, Yoko staggering, stunning, and he's down.
Drop the leg, Hogan. Drop the leg.
Hogan, leg drop. Here's the cover on Yoko, who kicked out of the leg drop.
What? Get Mr. Fuji out of there. Hogan feeding off the energy. Whoa, wait a minute. What is that photographer doing on the apron?
There's a match going on. What the heck?
What was that?
What in the world just happened here? Oh, no.
Yokozuna demonstrating his full power. Hogan's in trouble. Offense. Yokozuna making Hogan regret wanting this match. I love it.
That's the kind of athleticism opponents do not expect to see from Yokozuna.
A man his size shouldn't move like that, Saxton, but Yokozuna, he's one of a kind.
Right across the throat.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Hogan showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
Could be a chance for Hulk to change the complexion of this match.
Yokozuna in full control.
Hope the ropes hold up.
Bullseye drop. Oh, we headed towards a title change.
There's two. He manages to kick out. What strength.
I can't believe it. We were a second away from a new champion. Are we close to the start of a new reign?
And Yokozuna is just stunned. How in the world can someone get a shoulder up when a 600-pound man is on top of you? And Yokozuna is really putting the pressure on.
Yokozuna taking the fight to Hulk Hogan. The horse is rocked. Time is quiet and destroyed.
What's Yokozuna going to do here?
Belly suplex.
Just breaking down the opponent.
Uh-oh.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days. Vicious right forearm.
Being placed in.
A colossal headbutt from Yokozuna, and the big man looking to end it all right here. Yoko making the climb to the middle rope. Bullseye drop. The challenger might have what it takes to win this. 2. And Yokozuna is once again champion.
I can't believe it.
The winner of this bout, the new WWE Champion, Yokozuna.
We have the official word. Yokozuna is indeed the new WWE Champion. We may have just witnessed the end of Hulkamania, gentlemen.
There's no may about it, Cole. Yokozuna just conquered Hogan, and every newspaper in Japan is going to be filled with pictures of our new WWE Champion.
Here in the heartland of America, the heart of Hulkamania.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability to dominate the division with a wide variety of looks. And the first team that we will look at, accompanied to the ring by Afa himself.
Fatu and Samu, the Head Shrinkers.
They put the fear in people's hearts. That's what the Head Shrinkers did back in the day. Second to none in that ring. You know, hard-nosed, battle-tested. They went for it every single night.
More astute fans may also know that early in their journeys, Samu and Fatu were managed by me, Paul Heyman, then known as Paul E. Dangerously, and the SST, the Samoan SWAT team.
The Samoan SWAT team is here. Vengeance is mine.
Already an imposing force that early on, their future greatness was obvious to so many industry experts. Afa, more than anybody, knew he had the team on his hands, with Samu being his son and Fatu his nephew. The tribal elder was able to mentor both, instilling in them the same unrelenting approach to competition that made the Wild Samoans world famous. The team toured through regional promotions before a quick stop with me in WCW, but WWE was always their goal. Upon arrival, it was clear that the dynasty's next generation had indeed arrived, immediately drawing comparisons to their world-renowned predecessors. 10 before it became cool to say, Samu and Fatu displayed ruthless aggression in the ring, overwhelming opponents before the bell and continuing the non-stop attack until their hands were raised in victory. Deceptively agile for men of their size, they brutalized the opposition with Devon to the WWE Tag Team Championships in the spring of 1994, fulfilling the promise and carrying the legacy to even greater heights. At WrestleMania 9, the Head Shrinkers' one and only in-ring WrestleMania appearance saw them taking on Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Be prepared, Steiner brothers. We're gonna give you a pain that you have never felt before.
While I'm not one to make excuses, I am one to give opportunities to you, our expert gaming member of the WWE Universe. And so, today, you have the opportunity to make things right. WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Steiners performed at a near-perfect level that day, able to find every reversal and in the chaos emerge victorious. We are asking you to fix that, stop them in their tracks, and get the Head Shrinkers that WrestleMania victory you and I both know they deserve. But if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself reliving the very same memories that have haunted Samu and Fatu for years. Steiner lines, suplexes, Frankensteiners that will all bring your evening to a vicious, miserable end.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous. Big fight feel in Las Vegas as Gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9.
And we are watching four men who would have been right at home inside of a Roman Coliseum. The Head Shrinkers and the Steiners are ready for a true battle.
Both teams are relatively new to WWE, but we've seen that each duo is not afraid to get physical. Each side is looking for their first WrestleMania win, and they will do anything to earn it.
And that was a first-hand example of a dirty attack. Samu and Fatu, already some success in the tag division tonight, could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE Tag titles on 3 occasions, and he's primed to bring the Head Shrinkers to the top as well.
I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they'll do to the Steiners?
It's just a byproduct of the brutal take-no-prisoners offense of the Head Shrinkers, Byron. These guys will bite, scratch, and claw their way to a win. Rulebook be damned.
And with Rick and Scott coming from an amateur collegiate background, they might be a bit more hesitant to bend the rules. Hopefully the Steiners can adapt. And fast. Samu's gaining the upper hand.
The Head Shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner.
There is a method to the madness of the Head Shrinkers.
The Head Shrinkers accompanied at ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler. But now, he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could...
Double leg takedown, got the shoulder.
Some high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the Head Shrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners. Samu messing with them, clearly trying to force an error.
As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
I can tell you that Samu and Fatu truly did not care. Alpha has turned these men into brutal fighters who simply want to destroy their opponents no matter where the fight takes place.
And as for the Steiners, we know they have big match experience, tons of amateur championship bouts in college, and some of WCW's biggest events. but even those can't hold a candle to the spectacle of WrestleMania.
And they're not finished yet. Spine first again.
I do not see this match going on much longer. There's too many more moves like that from them.
You have got to be in elite physical condition to pull off something like that.
Before this match began, you heard the Steiners speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record saying that his men are looking to tear Rick and Scott's heads off. Goes into the corner.
Boom! What a right! Gosh.
Uh-oh. Face full of turnbuckle.
He managed to get one over on the experienced Steiner there.
Yeah, that's Samu putting his in-ring acumen to good use.
Trapped in the corner, unleashing the headbutts, bludgeoning their opponent. And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
Well, we already knew about the brawling of the head shrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these four behemoths should not be able to fly around the ring like they have thus far.
It is made for an extremely tough act to follow, guys.
And he got to his partner.
That's unnecessary.
Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I say.
Oh!
Big back body drop.
Oh, you see the height on that?
And that blow has him wavering.
You really can't do this all on your own. That's what your teammate is for.
Effective counter.
Power slam!
Samu is really displaying aggression.
Samu is really on top of his game right now.
Remarkable power. Being shown here. And he goes crashing to the outside. And gets tossed back into the mat.
Earth-shaking power slam. Such a potent display of power and control there.
What a punch. That's how you stop your opponent. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Big back body drop.
What elevation.
Just ejected from the ring. And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
We've got a tag.
And there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now. Cleaning house.
Oh, look at this. The power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware.
Big kick.
Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the head shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it.
And Samu's plans failed there.
In the corner, has to find a way out of it. And butt.
Just punched him right in the middle. Relentless. Right in the face.
My God.
That's blocked. Steiner looking powerless to every attack.
And Steiner needs to find an opening fast.
Oh, he slipped out of harm's way.
He's able to counter that.
Samu looking to get back in this.
Maybe Samu's found a new source of aggression to battle back with. Down in a hurry.
Oh, boom! Vicious right forearm. Good golly, Miss Molly.
And Scott with the wherewithal.
Nice takedown, stack for the pin.
And now a pin of their own.
He ends the pin attempt for some reason.
Ooh.
And into the corner he goes.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Ooh, one step ahead there.
Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Samu dishing it out now.
And I don't see Samu slowing down anytime soon.
Surely this match can't go on much longer.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage. Back suplex on the apron.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
The defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
DDT!
Jacks his jaw with a quick knee. We can see a count out here. Textbook fireman's carry takeover.
He's going up.
Watching!
Whoa, look out. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Saw an opening and took them off their feet. Catches a punch. Ooh. Oh. Oof. Both arms are hooked. Backslide in mind.
Shoulder up before the count.
This deep into the match, and he's able to kick out before a 1 count? It's stunning. Oh, my gosh.
Punch connects.
What's coming next? Taking their time. Punch to the gut.
I'll take the wind right out of you. Arm extended, tags his teammate in.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Samu avoids that one.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Here we go. He thinks this is it.
Quick shoulder up.
Where in the world does one find such strength at this stage to kick out that early in the count?
Heading to the top rope. We'll give you something big here.
Sky high. Piercing elbow. Boom.
Tag made. Double team incoming. Irish whip into the ropes.
Flapjack hot shot off the top rope. Oh! And guys, what a war we're witnessing between the Steiners and the Head Shrinkers.
This is the trickiest bet in all of Vegas, Cole. Both teams so evenly matched, I wouldn't know who to bet on.
Placing him in the corner.
Here's the tag. Tandem offense on the horizon here. They have their opponent.
Oh, face first.
And the head shrinkers just might have it.
Makes the cover. Oh, the save.
That might have been it.
Boom.
And he tosses it back in now. Uh-oh, capitalized on that window and just clubbed them. Oh, what a kick to the face.
Oh, my God.
Quickly hoisting him up. Snap pile driver. Both teams giving everything they can here at WrestleMania.
Samu, Fatu, Rick, and Scott, all four men proving to be true gladiators in this battle.
Leaning on the turnbuckle.
Tag. Double team coming. Oh, face first.
That's it. No way the Steiners come back now. Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
And the head shrinkers get the win.
Here are your winners, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the head shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.